Oh, hi! What's up, you guys? I was just playing Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the Fighting Edition. It's a pretty cool fighting game. When I was little, Power Rangers was the shit. Everybody loved Power Rangers. It was like, one day, we didn't know anything about the Power Rangers, and the next day, everybody was a Power Ranger. In Japan, Power Rangers is known as Super Sentai. It's actually a really long-running series. Power Rangers first made its appearance on American television back in 1993. I think I was in first grade then. The funny thing about Power Rangers in the United States was that they color-coordinated the races of the characters. The Black Ranger was a black guy. The Yellow Ranger was an Asian girl. Everybody knows this, and this has been talked about many times by many other people, and just one of those well-known things, but it's kind of interesting. I always thought it was funny. So, as you're playing through this game, you're probably going to want to play it with somebody else after you played through it at least once. I would be doing that, but it seems I only have one Super Nintendo controller.
Thunder Megazord is probably the first character that you're going to want to play with. He's really simple to use, and I would compare him to Ryu or Ken from Street Fighter. He's got a sword fire thing that you can hit people with, fireballs that he can shoot out of his chest, and a dragon punch. All of which can be very strong if you time them correctly with your power-up bar. The power meter at the bottom of the screen determines whether or not you're going to have a super combo. If you time it correctly, you'll get the super combo, but it has to be completely full at that very moment. It's really hard to watch and pay attention to what you and your opponent are doing, so it's almost useless. Most of the time, you'll get it by accident. Oh, Ninja Megazord. He's gotta be probably the fastest character in this game. I mean, look at him. He's a ninja. Ninjas move fast. Anyway, Ninja Megazord has a couple of different combos that are pretty cool. He's got this spinny jumping thing that he can do that can hurt you pretty bad if you run into it at the wrong time. He's also got this air-to-ground fireball that reminds me of Street Fighter for some reason. I don't know. I'm thinking Street Fighter 3 here. He's pretty cool, though. The thing about him is that he's so large. I mean, I guess he's one of the smaller Zords, but he's still pretty freaking huge. Think about how big the Megazords are. I mean, they're mega big. So when I think about something that big moving that fast, it just doesn't seem very realistic to me. But then again, what is realistic about Power Rangers? I would definitely rank Lip Syncer as one of the stronger characters in the game. She's really fast, she has a jump cancel, she has an air dash, she has a spinning kick, she's got a heel kick, and musical notes come out of her armpit. That's pretty sweet, right? Silverhorns. I don't even know what to say about this guy. I mean, he is really, really ugly. You know what? Let's just skip him. Speaking of ugly characters, look at Lord Zed. I mean, I'm sure that you remember what he looked like from the series, right? Yeah, he's pretty ugly, but he does make a really good character in the game, so we're going to talk about him a little bit more. Lord Zed has a few really cool combos that you can use. He's got a lightning bolt that can shoot from either far away or close up, depending on how you want it. He's also got a really awesome teleport that can take you pretty much anywhere on the screen, and you can also combo that into a throw. He's got that cool staff that he spins around all fancy-like and stuff. He's a pretty solid character. Jesus Christ, look at Shogun Megazord. He's freaking huge. God, he's huge. What is he made of? Houses? I can easily say that he is probably the most powerful character, brute force, in this game. One hit takes off a ton of life. If you get hit by him at the wrong time, man, he could easily take away like half your life in just 1 or 2 hits. I definitely wouldn't rank Goldar as one of the most useful characters in the whole game, but he's not terrible either. He can fly, which is pretty cool, but he only stays in the air for a few moments and then falls back down to the ground. It's really hard to attack from the sky because somebody's usually trying to punch you down from it while you're up there. He can do a dash across the sky, which is pretty useful, but then again, most of the characters will hit you as you're flying through the sky, so that kind of sucks. He also has an uppercut, which can be pretty strong if you time it correctly, but other than that, he doesn't really have anything worth mentioning. Ah, finally, Ivan Ooze. Now that's a broken character if I've ever seen one. This guy can float all over the screen, he can go anywhere that he wants to, he can become invincible whenever he wants to, he can shoot balls of lightning at you. My best advice to you when fighting Ivan Ooze would be to stay on guard. He's got a pattern that he follows, so just try to pay attention to that. Don't just run in punching and kicking him, because you're probably going to lose that way. Just stay on guard and attack him when he's not going through his little invincibility thing. Whenever he's doing that, you've got no chance.
This game is pretty easy to find, so you should be able to find it at most used game stores that sell Super Nintendo games, or on eBay, or Yahoo Auctions if that's what you're using. So if you're interested in it and you like Power Rangers as a kid, I definitely recommend it. It should be only about $3 to $5, even with the box, so good luck, find it, play it with your friends, have a good time. See you later!